everyone, Scotty Collier, West Ham Fan TV. Welcome to the big match preview. Third round FA Cup weekend. What a game we start out with. We are taking on Stockport County up at Edgeley Park, 8 PM kickoff on Monday night. You know, looking to carry on with our good form, but this game is going to be very, very tricky. Unbeaten in our last 3 games, back-to-back clean sheets as well, and only 2 defeats in our last 10 fixtures. As I said, it's pretty good form, and we've got to be confident going into this game. You know, for me, we need to make a big push for this trophy. Far, far too long have we not had a cup or not had a trophy, sorry, at our club. We need to have a push. The way things are going this season as well, with the way results are, and the fact that we are a team at the moment that don't know when they're beaten, and you've got to fancy our chances in a one-off game against anybody. But I'm not taking it all for granted. As I said, Stockport well up for it, sitting 4th in the National League at the moment. Pretty good form themselves. They've only got 2 wins in their last 6 games, but you know, I think they've got 4 defeats overall in the league all season. So as I said, they're going to be well up for it. Big game for a lot of their players as well. Probably the biggest team some of their players have ever played against. So they're going to want to put a shift in. They're going to want to prove a point, and they're probably not going to roll over easy. The only confidence really I've got going into this game is the way we have performed against La Liga opposition in the Carabao Cup. Obviously, we beat Charlton 3-0 and blew away Hull 5-1, I think it was in the end. So, you know, the way we've set up and the way we play, I think we will be too strong for Stockport. But as I said, I'm not taking anything for granted. It's the first meeting in the FA Cup, first meeting between the two sides in the FA Cup since 1958. You know, our overall record against Stockport isn't that great, to be honest. We've got 4 wins out of 14 matches against them. And the last time the two sides met, obviously, we did end up in a 2-1 victory to Stockport when we all know that fantastic own goal by Ian Dalby sent us crashing out of the cup on that night. So, as I said, going to be very, very tricky. Stockport should be fully fit for this one. They've got they've got Rooney and Palmer returning from suspension for this one. We will obviously be without Masuaku. Fabianski, I don't think will play in this one. He'll be rested, but he obviously did pick up an injury before the Everton game. And Ryan Fredericks is a doubt for this game as well. But it's a big opportunity for fringe players that have not had a lot of game time of late. Mark Noble, Lanzini, Yarmolenko, players like that. It's Issa Diop as well, who's got a point to prove. And Balbrainer, who you've got to sort of feel a bit sorry for. You know, he's had a decent season. He lost out his place in a bit of a rotation, and Dawson come in and has played absolutely out of his skin. So, you know, players are going to be up for this. Players with a point to prove. And hopefully we see a couple of youngsters as well. I know a few of the young lads that played in the games against Hull and Charlton have picked up injuries, but you've got players like Odebeku who's looking to get in and around the first team, and the young left back, who come on, I think, against Hull. I can't think of his name. He's gone out of my head, but you know, he's another exciting prospect who's going to be looking to try and push themselves into the first team squad and give David Moyes some, you know, a bit more of a headache than what he's already got. So I said, going to be tough, going to be tricky fixtures, especially on a Monday night up in a cold Stockport plate. You know, it's going to be freezing, so some of the players may not fancy it, so it could give Stockport the upper hand on that. But I fully expect us to get there, get a decent win, get back and prepare for next week's game. So it's going to be, as I said, going to be tough, but one I'm looking forward to. I'm expecting a cracker of an FA Cup game, so fingers crossed we're on the winning side. So yeah, thank you very much for watching. Check out all our other videos. We've got a Friday Night Pint that went up last night. We have got there'll be a watch along during the game, fan cams afterwards, post match pint. I'll be back next week with another preview. There's only one thing left to say.